Hello, I am Gepwin. Welcome back to Factory Town, the medieval factory building game. There was an update literally the second I turned off the game last time. There was an update. Oh yeah, I forgot this is where my nails and things are being made. We're going to need to deal with this coal. Yeah, I'm going to need to deal with that coal deposit there, because that's going to be not great when that goes. But we don't have the earth magic built up yet. Well, we still got 400 something left in there, so leave it for a minute, I guess. Keep an eye on that. All right, water temple is here. These are the next priorities, is getting the other temples going. Also, I kind of want to see if I can balance my cake out a little bit better. Because right now, my cake is being held up by actual cake this time, since we got the jam working last time. An actual cake is being held up by flour, and flour is being held up by this grain mill, and this grain mill is being held up by this farm. Yeah. What if I put 10 people in this farm? Alright, now it is backing up a tiny bit, which is more or less what you'd expect. So let us build another thing that goes straight back here. Oops, come on. Hopefully it's... Really? That's the thing that you thought I wanted to get rid of, game. There was a graphics update. It looks way better now. Look at the mana. Oh, the mana looks way better than it did a couple episodes ago. And I like it. So now, let's just see... I'm hoping that this works. If not, I can put a, like, ramp in there. Come on. Alright, excellent. That does work. Straight over. It's definitely going to be, yeah, why not? Let's build up the little cagey looking thing there. Excellent. It is going to be emptying this as fast as it can, which is fast enough. Good. We don't need too much more there. Now the grain mill is receiving flour, or receiving faster than it can make flour. We can only fit 2 more workers in here. We do need to work on upping our happiness. That'll help in general. That will also just up everything once we get our happiness up. Oops, I forgot to turn on my freaking timer again. How am I always doing that? Always forgetting to turn my stopwatch on. This cannot... Can this hook up to steam pipes? Oh, now it can. I didn't think those used to be able to. Where's my closest steam pipe? Way over there. Why is it so... Oops. So hard to get steam pipes to come over here. There we are. Steam power? Very low. Is that a problem across the board? No? That's odd. Why are you not getting your steam power? Why are you not getting your steam power? I know why I think you're not getting your steam power, because you arguably shouldn't be, given how far away you are from literally any other part of the Steam network. But I don't know if that's why you're not getting your steam power. Yeah, these steam generators are generating fine. Let's put one over here and see if that does anything. Connected up to the same network, obviously. over here. Lake. Yeah, worker is the issue now because, of course, oh well, time to expand the slum tower. Because it is literally my only option. Come on, copy the house. Sheesh. There. Now just upgrade, 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 and upgrade. All the upgrading. I still need to make a wider variety of goods for everybody. Right now things are okay. I've got a lot of different kinds of food coming in. Got a couple of kinds of clothing coming in, albeit slowly. And I got cakes coming in, albeit a little slowly. How's our cake actually doing? Still slowed down by flour. As you'd expect. Though this is now... This is now outputting about as fast as it can get grain. So it's no longer a input problem on that side anyway. You know what? And herb, no. Stop collecting herbs. Collect grains. No more herbs, alright? In fact, we should get rid of these herbs. They are unnecessary. Remove resource herbs. I know I said my next priority is getting mana going, but it's also getting this going now. That's now a priority as well. Just 'cause. Don't question it. Right there. Okay, now then. More grains. Farming. Plant grains. Unfortunately, the cake, you know, the cake and the other stuff, the blue stuff, I'm doing this because the super cake should make happiness last, you know, for the longest possible amount of time that it can here. That's like something that the super cake does. Go right there and give me a ramp block. There we go. That way. That way. This should start backing up in grain pretty easily now. Yep, thank you. Very easily. That's weird. This one doesn't have the applies like that one does, even though this one's not receiving anything. That you would need that. Huh. That's interesting. So now this thing's just going to make grain as fast as it ever possibly can. Okay, now we go over here to the steam. That's iron. That's coal. Alright, I want more steam generators, and I want a mine up here. Buildings, mine. We're going to make this mine work better for us later. For right now, I want it collecting as much coal as possible. Don't want stone. No, just get rid of that. I'm sorry. Just trash it. Trash that stone. We don't want stone. We just want coal. We just want coal. What's up? Ooh, out of red coins. That's an interesting one. Haven't been out of red coins in a long, long time. And we should definitely put a barn just outside of the radius of this thing. Down here. Also, this is because later on we're going to fill this with other stuff. We're going to put like coal there. So we need to kind of make this go down just outside of the area where it could have coal, which is right here. So let's see. Each of these has to have at least like 2 going so that we can have this go. We can have space for coal to be under here. Just like that. That'll work because, as we know, you don't have to have the things outputting in exactly the right place here. And then just straight over. There we go. That should be able to output. Then we just need... Come on. There, 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 there. Freaking hate this thing. Building ramps in this is so difficult, and it so doesn't need to be this difficult. Pretty sure that's not going to work. Let's just see. Oh, it had the green arrow, so it might be able to. Can't afford. Oh, right, because we're using up too much red. What is giving us red coins right now? I think it's mostly our fish, right? Shouldn't our fish be selling for red coins? Yeah, our fish are selling for 1 red coin each. What else would give us red coins? Chicken, beef, fish or beef stew, meat stew would give us 12 red coins. I guess it's time to start seriously considering extra food stuff. Anything give us red coins in here? Stone, worked stone gives us red coins. Ooh, if we sold conveyor belts, that gives us a decent gold boost. Lots of this stuff is blue coins. Blue coins. Axes give us 8 gold coins. Let's just look at so we can tell what we need here, what we would need to make axes. Axes are just planks and iron, so that's actually not bad for 8 gold. Just planks and iron. Where would an iron deposit be around here? Not sure. I really need red coins. They're kind of necessary for a lot of stuff I want to do. Red coin crisis. Red coin crisis. Planks and iron can make axes, which will make a consumer good, which we are low on anyway. That means I need a place around here where I can make iron, though. Planks I can make pretty much anywhere. Well, here's an iron deposit. That forester is using red coins. There's an iron deposit. What if we make a forge here? Yeah, make iron plate. Gold ingots. Is there anything like all the specialty goods are going to be purple, right? Yeah, all the specialty goods are purple. Oh, I can make crown. Ooh, crowns for 30. The jeweler. That could be worth something. Because I need more of that. Fire ring for 20. That's something. Let's look at that later too. Fire ring. Then this shop. Let's see. Books. Magic books, but I can't make any of those yet. Then medical wrap is 20. Medical wrap, which I make, I think, in the kitchens or the workshops. think that's also a workshop thing. Let's see. Select recipes. Yeah, medical wraps. First you make herbs and bandages. Wow, that's a long process. First bandages, then herbs and bandages. I could just make cloth and sell that for 4. Could just make cloth and sell that for 4 at the consumer thing. That might even be better. A lot of our red coins are actually coming from this setup here, looking at it, right? So what is actually like preventing us from outputting the cotton right now? Belts. We don't have a fast enough belt to output enough cotton. This is making as much cloth as it can. 5, more cloth. More cloth. Yeah, let's not make too much new infrastructure before we can update some of the infrastructure we already have. This is making cloth about as fast as it can get stuff. Upgrade this infrastructure here to get the cloth to this thing faster. Not quite fast enough. Not quite fast enough. Pipes. Steam pipe. Now this is still confusing me because... Alright, I got steam pipes here that seem to be basically supplying stuff fine. Yeah, but this pipe is not. Is it because it goes out of the map? Let's see. Fulfilled 0. Fulfilled 2. Yes! It's because it goes outside the map. Interesting. So now this should be getting power. No? What's going on? Alright. What's happening? Steam pipe fulfilled 25%. Fulfilled 0. Right there it changes over. Right where the map was. I have a feeling it's because... It is because the... outside of the map. So let's try that one more time. Now that's getting power. Okay. Now those are getting better power. So this here should be making much quicker now. Yeah, it's still just getting a ton of flour, but so what? Flour's basically, like, this is basically free. These farms are basically free. So this is making a lot more flour. Cake shop is now making cake just about as fast as it can. Just about as fast as it can. Could use a tiny bit more optimization, but not quite. Which means this thing should also be making cake just about as fast as it can. Alright, so it stopped being a supply issue so much. We still could use just a teeny bit more flour. Just a little bit. And not too much, actually. I don't quite know what to do with that because this is full. Which means the, like, actual optimal thing to do would be to give it this just to make a tiny bit extra flour. Right? Because if we could make just a little bit extra, go over here. Connect up there. And just put this little extra bit on. Oops, come on. There we are, but with overflow from this. So you kind of move this across and you get a... Oops. You get a pusher, which you can't actually use right now. Are you still using? No, you're not using my red coins. What is using all my red coins right now? What is using all my red coins right now? Ah, yes, good. New building. Earth Shrine, recipe, and new recipe unlocked. Add Earth Booster. Okay. Well, time to switch this recipe. What is this about? Oh, that's stuff we've already done. I guess the next thing we should start working on is Fire Mastery, even though I have kind of neglected. So, remove these. Remove all these. This will put all these back into this, which is going to put them back into this. Oh, unfortunately, that's still full. And we will... This will connect up to, like, the fire crystals next. That's something that we're going to have. Okay, right there. And then whenever we get our red coins figured out again, I need to go buy a pusher for this system before herbs. What the frick? You're not supposed to have herbs. Alright, we got rid of the herbs. Quickly before... There we go. Pusher. So this, when this thing fills up, it will go over to this secondary one. Well, is it never going to fill up? It was full before. Suppose maybe I should replace that with a sorter for this particular farm. So this one's supplying most of the flour to this. It just needs a little bit of a push from this one, right? Yeah, so let's replace that with a sorter. So this one's just a little bit extra, because this just needed that little extra bit, right? Yeah, there we go. Just need that little extra push to make cake at an optimal speed. Now everything is making as fast as it can get input on cake. That's good. How's our shirts doing? Not quite. Even though this thing has as many workers as it possibly can and is getting steam power. Now the problem is the cotton. Earth Booster. Solid crystal charged elemental power. Allows you to boost production using transmitted earth crystals. Well, first let's add power through, people power. Okay, it's doing that thing where it can't actually, doing that thing where I can't actually get enough. Stop that. Really? That is not the bit that I wanted to get rid of. The belt is never the part that I want to get rid of when that happens. I don't know why it's prioritizing that. Go here. There we are. So now this should be getting the benefit of all of the cotton. Should be making much more quickly. And this thing should hopefully still not quite fast enough. Almost, but not quite. Even with boosted production. Let's turn this down by 1 so we're not using up too many workers, because this thing is still filling up a little bit. And I suppose happiness is the only thing that we can really count on using now. Because it's making exactly as fast as it's getting stuff. Darn. Darn. Okay, what about... what else are we selling here? We're selling shoes, which is blue. Alright, axes are the next logical thing that we should be making for red coin. But you know what? First things first, let's get over here. Give this the output grabber. Oops. Come on. No. Too high or too off center? What in the frickin'... Come on. I have a feeling that I wasn't supposed to be able to build stuff there. There we go. Yeah, that was a weird thing. I wasn't supposed to be able to build a belt there at all. Oh, come on! What the frick? Why can't you get removed from? Just go that way. There. Bloody thing. There's that. Now it's using up red coins. Ugh. Let that use up, and we're gonna, split that off to these 3 things. Because this, yeah, that only has 60 something left, and we're gonna need that. What are we even using that for? We're making, oh right, we're making planks. We're making super planks. Advanced planks. Very, very slowly. That's something we need to work on. This thing here is in trouble. Okay, next is the fire shrine. The fire shrine. There you are, fire shrine. There you are. Where's the nearest fire mana? Nowhere. Any over here? No. Wow. Okay. Over here, I guess, is the nearest big patch. There's a tiny patch there. We can place stuff down with farming and mining, right? We can't place Firestone until we unlock Fire Mastery. So we can't even cheat it. We can't even cheat it! Alright, let's see. Well, this seems to be helping because we're still making more red coins than we're using, but I still need another couple of... Still gonna need another couple of things for that. What if I increase the fish throughput on these? I made all of these before I had good belts. This should be getting more herbs and stuff, right? Yeah, let's up our fish throughput. That might help with our coin problems also. Now we just have to make sure that the come on, right in there, right down there, right down there. Got it. Whew, that's so difficult to do. Slice view is something that might be coming in the future, where you can, like, you know, go, I want to see everything above this level gone so that I can place stuff. There's more fish coming in. Is this emptying, or are we good? That seems to be good. Yeah, we don't need more than 2 fishing boats. Seems to be barely keeping up, but it is keeping up. And the fish are fine. They're regenerating. Alright, hopefully that helps too. That seems to be in the positive. Red coins seem to be in the positive. This thing is still barely not getting enough, and that's annoying. Oh, I just need this to get a tiny little bit of boost. Tiny little boost. Now then. Silo. Worker harvester drill. Workers are getting new textures that are being worked on, which will be kind of cool. Okay, there's that. Then I need to get that over here somehow. Oh, nice. This thing is filled with coal? Right, filled with coal. Because I wanted coal in the thing so I could move it. Kind of want to use slowly grabbing gold ore so we can do something similar. Thank you. Give me that barn. And let's clear some terrain here. Why did I build the barn first? Give me a barn back here. Get rid of that. All right. The tools still aren't integrated yet. Where's a mine cart? Give me that harvester. Oops, this is becoming an issue, our iron. And that's a problem because this is our main iron. Alright, that's exactly what the earthstone is supposed to be for. Is that kind of thing. That's exactly the kind of thing we need the earthstone for. But I still want to get our research going. Ugh, alright, you there. Start moving this, thank you. Start moving the coal. I need a... I need 2 things, right? Earth Shrine. So the Earth Shrine will rebuild nodes, rebuild resource nodes. So that's one thing we're gonna need. I kind of forgot about that barn. I'm going to need something to rebuild with. So you just take iron ore and put it in there. Like, we're gonna need raw iron ore. It's a thing that we don't have enough of yet. How's this doing, actually? Oh, not bad. Good. We're replacing our belts pretty efficiently. So I need 2 things here for the fire, right? I need a mana extractor. Which is going to give me the fire shards. And that needs a mana thing. Well, I built one on site over here, but it doesn't necessarily have to be on site. Like, I could build it somewhere closer to this or somewhere else and then ship the shards over. I don't know if that makes as much sense. Especially since I also need to make a, I need to make a mana forge for mana crystals. Yeah, which I need this harvester again. Thank you. This one just give me a silo. There we go. Gonna need to build a couple of things here. Putting it on this side so that I can easily get the stuff out of there. We don't need these trees. This will get cleared and we'll figure that out. So this here is going to be making my shards. Excuse me. This here. I'd like the coal to kind of come out of this building. Unfortunately, we're going to have to kind of build up in a weirdly awkward way here. That doesn't actually work, does it? No. I've been trying to avoid this, but let's bring the terrain down a little bit. So I can't deform terrain that already has stuff on it. But, yeah, we need this to be a slightly smoother thing so that I can actually build, you know, anything on this. Excuse me, right there. There we are. Copy. Coal can go. Frickin' thing. Right there. Thank you. What is this scaffolding for, if not exactly this circumstance? There we go. So that thing is going to start making crystals. It's going to output into that silo. Thank you. Now we're going to have to get these over there. I think I'm going to need to build another wonky rail line. I just don't know whether I'm going to use, you know, packers and unpackers for this one. I'm not sure how necessary they are, and they add workers to each end of the thing. And they're probably a good idea. I mean, we're going to have to be shipping a lot of stuff over there. So even if packers aren't strictly necessary for, you know, this one, like this rail line's going to have to move around a bit. We're going to have to redesign it to get to different, come on, get to different fire bits. So overall, it's probably worth it. Doesn't need to be that far over. So these like large overhead rail lines are probably good to mix with packers. I mean, right now we only have one rail cart that's feeding our entire like earth temple area. So we could probably get away with the same with this fire temple. And that's largely because the packers let it move. Let's see. It can carry 20. Each one is 4, so that's 4 times 20 every time the rail cart goes, which would be 90 something, 80 something. 4 times 20. Let's see. Well, that's 80. Right? Yeah. 4 times 20 is 80 because I'm trying to overcomplicate it for no reason. And now that we've given up on aesthetics over in our village, we're not really going to have any worker problems for quite a while, because... Come on. We've just got so many houses. Okay, there's that. Stop. This is going to be exactly the same thing we built on the other side. Exactly the same thing. Here's what I figured out. It's worth kind of building up these little bridge bits first, then here. There we go. I wish tab just kind of was the ramp button. Like if you had any of these things selected and you hit tab, it builds you a ramp, because the ramp is kind of just a thing that you need more often than you think you do. And it's a little bit annoying to have to get to. There it is. Ugh. Which means we actually don't need this last little bit here. Oops. That's never the bit I want to get rid of. Never. Dang thing. Go that way. There we go. So this can just come over here. And there you go. That's the most compact scaffolding elevator you can possibly make. I should do tutorials. Now then, packing system. Packer, please. Alright, packer. Come on. Should basically have enough room here. Buildings. Packer. Yes. Now then, pack into crate. Crates go into silo. Just like that. It's exactly what I want. Then we're going to need the same thing over here, just with an unpacker. So, give me the, stop that, copy, give me the silo. Yes, just there. Then the silo goes over one for the belt. And then we do an unpacker over here that sends shards right into this mana extractor. So buildings, packer, packer, unpacker, that away, unpack from crate, go in there. Alright, then we have this very annoying task of trying to get the frickin' thing to line up with the down ramp. It's really, really annoying. Come on, just go up, up, up. Nope, come on. So close. So close, yet so far. Oh, that actually lines up perfectly. Okay, fine. I was going to put another silo there, but I guess it's not necessary. That makes fire shards. We're going to need to figure out kind of the... Nope. Right there. Sounds like there's a tow truck outside. Wonder what that's about. Turn that way. Turn that way. That should be able to get into the shrine. There we go. And then the shrine is outputting over there. We're going to have to also build the same, like, a rail system that takes stuff over to a packer here that's going to take stuff over this way and down a very similar elevator. At least the elevator can be actually the same size as the barn. That's nice. Like, you can stack these next to each other. We've got enough red coins coming in now, looks like. I think part of the thing we're going to need to do is expand our housing a little too, because slums, yay. Ugh, fine. The people on the bottom used to have the most space, and now they don't. Now the rich people live over them, blocking their sunlight. It's a sci-fi dystopia. You've read that one, right? Like 5 times? Because that's like in every sci-fi dystopia. Like the literal stratification of society. Everyone thinks they're so clever with that one. See, to me that's kind of like the thing. Why am I forgetting the artist? That's like the urinal art. That person who put a urinal in an art gallery and said, "This is a fountain, prove me wrong." See, that works well. There's a good valid point to be made there about how people look at art. The second person to do that, the second person to put a urinal in an art gallery and go, "This is a fountain," not as much of a point to be made. Up to 172%. Jam is now holding us up again. Fruit, so we're not getting enough apples. Huh. Felt like we were getting a lot of apples, in fact. This belt is saturated with apples. So we're just not getting enough apples. Wow. I guess you just need a lot of fruit for jam, so that's the thing. The jam in this is more realistic than the jam in Stardew Valley. There, I said it. I said it! Alright, this packer needs to just be very quickly connected up to rails. Should have quite enough rails. Come on. There we go. I really should start making the rails more compact. I just really don't feel like it. Yeah, I just don't feel like it. Come on, come over here. Come on, over. That way and over here. Well done. And good. Now, of course, I still want the same kind of barrier gate system that we have everywhere else because I like it. Inventory sensor and Math block. Now, it's unfortunate because every single one of these is exactly the same. Having to do this every single time is a bloody pain. There. That's good on that side. This is full. But, you know, of course we want it on this side too. B, logistics blocks, barrier gate. Alright, wait. If it's going around that way, it goes over here, up this direction. Okay, that is correct. Barrier gate goes on that side. Compute blocks, inventory sensor. Compute blocks, math block. Boom. Math block. 0. Math block equals math block connected to barrier gate. Inventory sensor connected to math block. Inventory sensor offset. And there it is. Workers. Now the great thing about minecarts is they don't take any population. The not as good thing about minecarts is that you have to do that. There we go. What's up? Why is it not full? Oh, right. 20. Also, I'm selecting the wrong... Dang it, I connected it to the wrong place. There. Yeah, darn. That got stuck for obvious reasons. Come on. Offset to there. Okay, that's better. Now we can just open this freaking gate. There you go. Now it goes through. This should start unpacking. Now we need to build a very quick mana transfer system. Mana transfer. Silo goes here. Put stuff into there. We need a couple of rechargers. Realistically, probably only 2. I don't have enough stuff for it right now, though. Come on, please have enough for the... Please have enough for the recharger. Dang it! No, reinforced planks. Reinforced planks, you are my bane. You are my bane. Are we out of coal? Is that what's going on over here? Yep. I thought so. That's what was going on. Alright, both of you can go back to whatever void you live in when you're not on the map. Okay, here's the thing. Need to hook those up. Okay. Alright, you both come over here. Come on. This one goes straight out through the trees. Please. Pretty please. One more and then this way. Alright, there they go. That one goes there. This one does basically the same thing but continues on over to this one. Come on. Click and drag better. I'm tired of having to rearrange my view so much to click and drag. There. Click and drag should just do that. See how it's skipping? That's annoying. And I don't like it. I knew this was going to happen, and I should have prepared better. There's that. Now, kind of want the same thing here. Down a little. These are going to be unnecessary for a bit. We aren't going to need much to make this work. Oh, come on, really? And again, we built too high. I guess it was because of that one little discrepancy. Alright, straight over. Need that to come over here, and then we need a... We can just use that pusher for this. My sorter could also work, but this will fill up really quick, and it doesn't use up a lot, so we can use a pusher. That's fine. Now, just for the heck of it, let's connect these to the Steam network so that we're filling out as much of the network as possible. There we go. We've fulfilled 400% of what we need right now. We could do worse. We could do better too, but we could also do worse. This thing is... Fire! Fire! It's not getting enough fuel now. In fact, it's completely stuck on fuel. Where is this thing even getting fuel from? Thinking about it, I don't see a fuel input. Okay, right there. That's where it's getting fuel. Well, if fuel is holding you up, there's only one thing that can be done. We need to hook you up to this extra wood line that we got here. Bring it over. It's alright, we can split this up pretty easy. Because we're not really using all the wood right now anyway, so... There we go. Also go this way. It's just secondary fuel. There we are. That's not going to work, is it? Nope. Okay, that's where it needs to be. Down that way. Then down that way. And over and in. I hate that. There. Now you're getting extra fuel. That's all you needed, was a little extra fuel. Should be okay now. We're still making enough butter. I think that's the issue. Everything's unbalanced, so we need like slightly extra of all the things. Jam is the issue now, but we'll fix that later. We'll fix the jam later. How are we doing over here? Got more than enough fuel. Iron is becoming an issue. Alright, all y'all workers can stop that. Okay, we've got too many workers here. I don't know if I can really afford another mine easily. No, I can't actually afford another mine because we don't have the We don't have the things I need for it. So, harvester and harvester. There. That should do something. Ugh. Hopefully that's something, right? This thing's not receiving enough. Quickly just see if we can build this a bit. Up. Come on. Please. There we go. Alright, that's something. That's making these. And now we're making more boards. Okay, that's all we needed over there. Now let's just very quickly... We've gone on a little longer than I wanted to, but since we're making boards... I would like a mana receiver, please. Can be right there. Let's just start it that way and see how that works. Also, this here needs to just very quickly have a way up here. We don't have any quick way up. So go that way. That way. That'll work. We just need this to fill this up a little bit. Alright. Doesn't have to be that many. I'm gonna say 25 or so. Come on, keep going. Keep going. Tools, remove resources. These trees can go. These can get recycled, so it's okay. Come on, just fill this. I want this to have like 5 to 10 in it. Alright, now we can just kind of get rid of these. That should be fine for the minute. Right, we filled that up. Now we just need to get the mana pipes. That can go there, and this can go there. Now the other one I had to set up 2 because it's just not going fast enough, but you know, we can have this work okay, and this one just, we've set it up so we can just go straight over there. And this thing will start making fire crystals, which we can then ship off, but that's going to be a project for next time, because at least we got this working. Alright, at least this is working. Not super well. Like, we definitely need to up the speed on both of these. Probably with steam power as well. We've got enough steam power, so you know, let's just hook up both of those to steam as well. That can help. The packers and unpackers can get steam power too. That's kind of cool. Alright, that'll do it for now. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, you can leave the like and the subscribe and the listen to the podcast and the join me on Twitter. All that stuff. All that stuff. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Gepwin. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Wow, we already got 50. That's already full of gold. Cool. Need to set up some earth shrines next time. Earth shrines.